It's been a little bit. Yeah. Where are we starting this little recap? I have a script for this. I have like 10 scripts for this. I'm kind of going off the dome. It's loosely outlined, this one. This one's loosely outlined. I'm gonna put on videos of the things that I tried to make but failed because of, reasons. Things happen. But the one that I'm going to talk about, the one that's the topic of this video, the Miraculous one. Whoops, sorry guys. No. I'm so tired of this show. I've watched it more than any single person should. Does that mean yes? Am I sorry? No. This show frustrates me to no end. Again, I have some bad notes of, they're not well organized, but I have some bad notes of the things that annoy me about this show. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna, I might not even end up using those notes as much as I thought I was going to, because I think it's gonna come to me. The rage is gonna reawaken in me. This is a very dark place for me, so I hope you appreciate what I'm putting myself through. I think the biggest problem that I have with this show is that it feels like it could have been an email. I feel like that phrase sums it up perfectly. It could have been an email, and it feels like its existence becomes less and less like necessary as time goes on. And I mean, it's a television show. Of course its existence isn't necessary. It's for entertainment. But like, and it's successful too, so it's weird that I feel this way. But like, what is the goal of these characters at this point? I mean, Ladybug wants a boyfriend, and as I said when I originally made this video, Bechtel be damned, because that's the 90% of her motivation. A non-insignificant margin. Oh god, I can't talk. A non-insignificant margin of her motivation is just, there's this guy that she kind of likes. I mean, I guess it's a lot like slice of life anime in that it just kind of follows just kind of the general goings on of these characters, and I kind of don't love slice of life animes either, because of the same reason, which is nothing kind of happens. What's the point of us being here? I watched however many episodes of the first season of, I was reincarnated as the villainess or whatever that show's name was, and it was I was interested at first, but all it was trying to do was just keep my engagement. It didn't feel like it was trying to give me anything. All the narrative plot points were just kind of, oh, this will get you to watch slightly longer, so you should do this. And that's what Miraculous Ladybug's doing now. It's engagement bait, I guess. And I'm sure it's not trying to be. But it kind of still is, even if it's not doing it on purpose. And I feel bad because I kind of, in the course of making these videos, I kind of like Thomas Astruc. I mean, he's annoying and he's rude, but I feel like he's somewhere in his heart, he's how do I say this? Why am I having so much trouble trying to compliment this guy? He's not a bad dude, I don't think, as far as what I've seen. I got real upset at his characterization of Chloe, but I kind of see where he's coming from. Okay, so if you don't know, Thomas Astruc, creator of Miraculous, made Chloe Bourgeois the villain. She's a villain. But my whole problem was, and a lot of people's problem is that, because she's a child, and she's also very major plot point, she's very badly treated by her family. She's not being given equal opportunities in the story than she can. The characters, they're just dealing with her as she comes, but the writers just kind of feels like they just don't care about what she represents, I guess. I don't know if that makes sense. Again, like I said, this is all off the cuff if you didn't already realize. It feels mean. It feels needlessly cruel. It's a phrase I've heard smarter people than me say. And I don't like that. I feel like things should happen for reasons. And I feel like with the engagement bait stuff, Chloe is just kind of mean just because they can make her mean. And not because like she has any like reasonable motivation. Yeah, that's it. She doesn't really have any motivation to be mean anymore. She gets superpowers, and she gets to be a superhero, and she's still mean for some reason, even though she loves being a superhero, and she wants to be more like Ladybug. But she's just a villain for no reason. Just like none at all. No, I don't understand. I don't understand. Why would you, why? I don't understand. They had such an opportunity there because it's not like they need Chloe as a villain. Let's be honest. They have Lila. She was much more fearsome. Wasn't Kagami a villain for a little bit there? I don't remember. I think she was like a love interest rival. Kagami's mom was the real villain, and she got redeemed. By the way, she got a full redemption arc. That was crazy. I mean, we love Kagami, for the record. We love Kagami. We love Kagami, we love Rose, we love Julika. Those are the people we stan. But why did Chloe get a redemption arc and then you said psych? Why psych? Why not just yes, redemption arc? Why not just commit to it, you know? I just feel like I don't know. It's just so frustrating. Everything about this show frustrates me to the ends of the earth. It's so annoying. I think The Wish. I don't know how I feel about The Wish. I've been conflicted. Again, a lot of the problem with making this video was as I was writing it and between when I wrote it and then went to record it, my opinions changed, and then I rewrote it again, and then I went to record it again, and my opinions changed again. It's like impossible to pinpoint what I like about the show and what I don't like about the show. It's like, and that might be a me problem, frankly. You know what? Yeah, I'm okay. I'll accept that. I'll accept that I have me problems, and nobody's perfect, and I'm okay with that, and that's all right. But like, it shouldn't be this impossible to tell whether or not a show's good or not, right? I'm not losing my mind here. Maybe I'm just indecisive. I am just indecisive, for the record, but I feel like this is the only show that I get like hang-ups about my indecisiveness. Like, I like reconsider some of my opinions. Like, you know what? I'll come out and say it. I said Thor Love and Thunder was good. I think I kind of backtracked that. I haven't watched it since. But like, seeing everybody else reacted, I'm like, okay, well maybe I was kind of being generous there. Maybe that was a little bout of toxic positivity, but this show, it's just like a tangle. It's a mess in my brain, and it's a weight that I'm carrying day to day. Everybody, you look at a crowd of people, you imagine that all of them are normal, well-adjusted people, and in all of them, there's one person, at least one person, that has suffered the confusion that is Miraculous Ladybug. The movie was nice. I liked the movie. I think I did have one complaint about the movie. I'm never going to move on from this, actually. I'm the only person who cares, actually, and I'm glad that I get to talk about it now. Why didn't they let Cristina V do the singing parts for Marinette? Like, it was, they had her right there. I'm sure it would have, I guess it would have taken more time, but, like, it's worth it. A lot of people were watching that movie. It was on Netflix. It was a big promotion. It was like the front page of Netflix. And everybody knows the front page of Netflix is where you find all the movies that you'll either put on your watch later and never watch, or no, just that first one, I think. I don't know. This is all rambling, so I want to work on like actual interesting things that aren't just rambling in Minecraft, because you can find that anywhere. Okay, listen, you go down the street, go to your first random child who looks, I don't know, slightly annoying, and give them like a dime, and they'll play Minecraft for you and ramble about whatever nonsense. They'll do it. I promise you. Actually, maybe don't do that. Now that I thought about it for like actually half a second, and don't do that, actually. It sounded wrong coming out of my mouth. Yeah, like I was saying, I feel like this show wants to be a lot more than what it is right now, which is crazy because I feel like it's like almost done. Like, right? Am I wrong? It's like they did the whole wish thing, like I was saying earlier before I interrupted myself. The wish thing's done. The wish is done. They did the wish. The wish was the whole thing about the whole mystery of the series. The wish. It was like, oh, what's the grave consequence? And you know what? It wasn't that. It was like pretty self-explanatory, even though it was supposed to be a mystery. But I've moved on from that, and so okay, sure. It's just you have to trade like a person's life if you want to bring somebody back to life. Now Lila, who's actually like a grown woman. How did they not know that? That's crazy. I doubt she's that good of an actor. Lila is gonna be the evil person now, and Adrian might be a Senta monster. Ooh, that's still going on in the background. How much longer are they gonna draw that one out? I wonder. Hopefully not too much longer, because it was kind of annoying. Like, not only do we know, people have known for seasons now, for literal years now. Like, just do the reveal, please. I'm begging you. But my point is, and I'm gonna lose it a couple of times more before the end of this video. What is the point right now? What is the point? Why does this show have 3 more seasons? Why does this show have 3 more seasons? Tom, I'm asking you directly right now. Why does this show have 3 more seasons? What else is there to do? Are you gonna re-akumatize the same people again after they've become immune to akumatization? Twice? It's just like, I don't know, I feel like there's only so much you can do with a concept. He wants to make it like Marvel, that's what he said. And I feel like she's a good character. I feel like she's like a really well-designed character. But, like, her villains are uninspiring, I guess? Or I guess maybe the mythos is dragging it down, or maybe it's the format. In the original version of this video, I said it was the format. That was the reason that this show was the way it is, like the episodic format. But like, I don't know if it is, because like an episodic format is, or maybe it's the way that it does it. Maybe it's the monster of the week thing, because that's like kind of dead, right? I feel like I don't see anybody do that anymore. Like shonen, no. I think basically only magical girl shows I've seen do that still. Those don't usually last that long. I would know. I watched too many of them. Ladybug was inspired by Sailor Moon, obviously. Have you seen her? I mean, let's be honest, okay? Ladybug's outfits are not as good as Sailor Moon's. Okay, let's, unpopular opinion maybe? Sailor Moon was dressed to the nines every single day, and Ladybug just isn't. So I'm sorry, man. Listen. The second that she puts her hair down, she looks so ugly. It's crazy, actually. It's crazy that a person could look that ugly. Okay, this is a person. That one's not like based on any facts. That's just my subjective opinion. I mean, all these are my subjective opinion, but that's my most subjective opinion. That's my mean opinion, actually. That's what happens when I work on a video for long enough. I become mean. I'm mean now. Yeah, I guess just magical girl shows kind of just don't work. Long term, I mean. And I feel like the long term is what he wants, because I feel like everyone just like eventually runs out of things to do, because you can only do so many things with the there's a bad guy who can turn things evil, can make evil monsters, and you got it. Have I been covering the microphone this whole time? Okay, any other like strong opinions that I talked about last time that I missed? Oh, here's a small thing that annoys me real hard. There's 2 episodes about Adrian getting found out. One's, you know, the good one, Chat Blanc, and the other one's Ephemeral, where he wears that weird ghillie suit. In Ephemeral, there's just like no reason actually, none, zero, zilch, nada, that he should get figured out, because all he says is "good night, my lady," which is crazy, right? I was so baffled by that at the time. I feel like now I'm just like, oh, I don't even know if Hawkmoth heard him say "milady" as Cat Noir, now that I think about it. Just right now I thought about that. But like, I don't know, man. That just feels like it's not a valid reason for Hawkmoth to figure out that his son is his arch nemesis. I feel like that feels kind of small potatoes, right? Like both narratively and logically. Because like, here's the thing about stories, and I'm gonna let you in a little writer's secret here. They're not real, right? They're not real. They are fiction. I mean, unless they're non-fiction. But Even if they are nonfiction, that's writing. It's not real act. That's not a real thing. That's words on paper. Even if they're nonfiction, you heard it here first. Nothing is real. Stories are fiction, and so those characters don't exist. Even if they're based on reality, they do not exist. They are not in the real world. They can't hurt you. You know, a marionette can't hurt you. But taking shortcuts in stories, it feels so cheap. It feels like, talking to the writer, it feels like you don't care. I'm putting emotional investment into the thing that you made, and it feels like you don't care. It feels like you're kind of making fun of me, right? Oh, you shouldn't be putting emotional investment in this. Shut up. And I could forgive that sometimes because I'm kind of biased for some television shows, but like Miraculous Ladybug, you have not earned enough goodwill from me for you to tell me to shut up. So I don't remember what I was talking about now because I had to attend to matters. But it's just, I want to care about Miraculous again, because you know what? Not just because, I mean, I grew up with it. Sure, that's nice and all. It's not because I grew up though, because there's still a lot of dumb kids shows that I still enjoy, like, and this is going to be a secret that I need you to keep between us, okay? I have watched an embarrassing amount of Power Rangers, okay? We don't have to talk about it. We don't have to go on about it, but yeah, that show, other shows that I watched as a child and, you know, still into, that are some of them, you know, well written, like Avatar, and some of them are just kind of stupid, okay? And I'm not going to talk about any other examples. You have enough dirt on me, okay? All right, thank you. I feel like the more I use my brain with the show, the more it just feels bad. I feel bad watching it, you know? It feels like I'm being cheated of my time. It feels like, yeah, this is this is therapy for me, by the way. Me finally talking to someone, even if there's like, I'm talking to a wall. I'm not talking to a wall. I'm talking to a computer screen that is next to a microphone on my phone. It's not a microphone. It's an average sized phone. Okay. Let's not talk about it anymore. Let's move on. Yeah, I don't know if I have anything else to add. And I mean, you know better than me because you know how long this video is. Oh yeah, I guess I should go on one last side tangent. I kind of think that Gabriel Grest makes a better protagonist than Ladybug. Okay, well, it was protagonist when I first wrote it, but I feel like it's more like he goes through more of the traditional rules of what, you know, you'd see for like not a children's show, you know, or like maybe a tragedy. I don't know. This bit was kind of half-baked, and just like kind of most of the bits in this video, you can see why it's like this now. I have a list. I have a whole list. 1, he's proactive. 2, he sacrifices. 3, he's in every episode, which is apparently an important aspect of being a character. 4, he wins in the end. It's kind of beautiful. I mean, Ladybug is kind of sorry in that whole finale, but he like does it. And also there's a scene that I hope I still have somewhere. I don't remember what happened to it. I had it downloaded, but I got a new phone and I hope I still have it because I want it to be on the screen right now because it is the best scene ever to be animated in anything and ever. It's so good. And it's for no reason. It should not even be in the episode. Okay, I hope the whole time I was talking you were watching that beautiful scene because it's so good. If you like this show, you're fine. I'm not gonna be mad at you. You're fine. Don't worry. But like maybe watch some other shows too. That's all I'm gonna say. Maybe like watch another television show. Any show will do. Like I've gotten a little too much into Doctor Who, and that nightmare of a fan base is much better than having to deal with the nightmare of the show that was Ladybug for me. And I wasn't like even like hardcore Ladybug back in the day before, you know, the incident, aka me impulsively saying I was going to do a watch through of the whole series. No, it's just like every time I would just come back to it to check up on it like an old friend, and just like an old friend, they'd actually, that's mean. I was gonna compare my old friends to Ladybug, and we're not gonna do that because I think that says enough about the show. Now, this part's for me. I love Cristina V more than anything else in the world. She voices Marinette, Dupan Chang, and Shantae. And who else does she voice? She voices other characters too. I'll put them up on the screen maybe if I remember. Anyway, she's the best. She's so good. She's such a good voice actor. And she, I guess she's also Jacob Alfred's agent. I don't remember if that fact is true. But I think I heard that once. Like the voice acting agent. So that's like a thing. Yeah, I'm gonna assume that the thing is over. The game is over now. The speed run or whatever this is. Is this a speed run? I don't think it's gonna be a speed run. I think it's just gonna be some. No, wait. This is not Minecraft. I think I said Minecraft earlier.
Perhaps tomorrow you will be worthy of my challenge.
What the hell?
No, just cut all that. Just cut all that rambling out. Cut that one out. Just end it. Just end it, actually. Just end it. This is why I can't do a podcast. This is why I'll never do a podcast.